Howdy, this video will cover the word problems worksheet for systems of equations. Okay, so we're going to go over and go over 1, 3, 7, 10, and 11. Okay, so number 1, find the value of two numbers if their sum is 12 and their difference is 4. So, keywords, two numbers, and their sum is 12. So two numbers that we don't know what they are. So let's just say x and y are those two numbers. So if we're taking their sum, the sum of two numbers is adding them. So we'll have x plus y equals 12, because their sum is 12. Then their difference is 4. So we're going to subtract them. So then x minus y equals 4. Now we need to solve for x and y. And I'm going to go ahead and use elimination because our x's and y's are lined up, and we have the same number for y and their opposite signs. So if you just add down, you'll get x plus x is 2x, y minus y cancels, and equals 12 plus 4 is 16. Okay, now how do we get x by itself? We need to divide by 2. So then x will equal 8. Okay, and let's see. Now solve for y. So plug this x back into your original equation, and you'll get 8 plus y equals 12. Subtract 8 from both sides, and y equals 4. Now, since we're doing word problems, our answers need to be in sentences. So, using sentences, let's say one number is 8, and the other is 4. That's your answer. Okay, next, number 3. So flying to Kampala, or wherever that is, with a tailwind, a plane averages 158 kilometers per hour. On the return trip, the plane only averaged 112 kilometers per hour while flying back into the same wind. Find the speed of the wind and the speed of the plane in still air. So, the two things we're trying to find, speed of the wind and speed of the plane. So the two variables we're going to use is wind, so W for wind, and P for plane. Alright, now that we have that, let's go ahead and set up our equations. So with a tailwind means we're flying with the wind. Okay, so the wind and us are going the same direction. So that means we're going to add the two speeds together. So the two unknown speeds, W and P, add together. So W plus P equals average 158. So equals 158. Okay. Now, the return trip, we were flying against the wind. So we're going to subtract the speed, the wind speed from the plane speed. And actually, I want to have P first. Sorry. So P plus W equals 158. And then when we're going the opposite direction, it's going to be P minus W equals 112. Okay, so now we can solve for P and W. And again, we're going to do elimination because our P's and W's are lined up. Add down. P plus P is 2P. W minus W cancels. And then add together 8 plus 2, 5, 6, 7, 270. Then we need to get P by itself, so solve for P by dividing by 2. And P equals 135. Now to solve for W, plug that into your equation. So we're going to have 135 plus W equals 158. Subtract 135 from both sides to get W by itself. And W equals 23. So now, sentence form, the speed of the plane is 135 kilometers per hour, comma, and the wind speed is 23 kilometers per hour. And that's your answer. Okay, Now let's go ahead and do, flip it over. Let's go ahead and, go ahead and cross out 5. I don't like 5. I don't know why. I just don't like it. So skip it. Number 7. State Fair is, so the State Fair is a popular field trip destination. This year, the senior class at High School A and the senior class at High School B both planned trips here. The senior class at High School A rented and filled 8 vans and 8 buses with 240 students. High School B rented and filled 4 vans and 1 bus with 54 students. Every van had the same number of students as did the buses. So find the number of students in each van and in each bus. Okay, so the thing we're trying to find, our variables, are going to be the students in each van and the student in each bus. Okay, so V for van, and B for bus. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up our equations. And if we look at the third sentence and the fourth sentence, those will be your 2 equations. Because we have 8 vans, so 8V, and plus 8 buses, 8B, with equals 240 students. Okay, so that's your first equation. So we're going to have 8B plus 8, that's 8V. 8V plus 8B equals 240. Now the fourth sentence, our second equation, we have 4V plus 1B equals 54. So 4V plus B equals 54. Now, actually, you can't add down yet. Again, we're going to use elimination. And I want to go ahead and cancel the V's, as in victory. So we don't have the same number, and we have the same sign. So we need to multiply by a negative 2 to the bottom equation, so that we'll have a negative 8, so that our V's will cancel. So multiply the bottom equation by negative 2. So you'll get negative 8V minus 2B equals negative 108. And then add down. 8 minus 8 cancels. 8B minus 2B is 6B, and 240 minus 108 is 32. Divide by 6, and B, that's not right, 132. Sorry. 6B equals 132 divided by 6, so B will equal 22. Okay, now to solve for V, plug that B in right there and solve for V. So we're going to get 4V plus 22 for B equals 54. To solve for V, we're going to subtract 22 first. We'll get 4V equals, 32, right? Yeah, 32. And then divide by 4. So V equals 8. So if V equals 8 and B equals 22, our sentence form will be the buses hold 22 students and the vans hold 8 students. Okay, that's number 7. Let's go ahead and go on to number 10.